You never know what's coming. On grief, uncertainty, and love. There's a story my grandmother once told me that I'll never forget. It's one of those stories that stays with you because it reminds you of the unpredictability of life. Years after losing my grandfather, he passed away young at just 60 due to an accident. My grandma was pursued by a man 11 years younger than her. For 2 years, she friend zoned him, but he didn't give up. And finally, she gave him a chance. That friendship turned into a romance that blossomed into something real. Something I would honestly call true love. They lived together like a married couple, even though she refused to marry again. He passed away first, in March of 2019. And my grandma was left once again to navigate life without the love she thought she'd lose after herself. That story shaped how I view uncertainty, grief, and even relationships. Because the truth is, we can plan all we want, but life will do what it wants anyways. Especially now, in a world that was recently shaped by COVID-19 and constant change, we're more aware than ever that nothing is guaranteed. People who never thought about mortality were forced to. It's natural to feel anxious about the future in a world like this. But maybe, just maybe, there's a purpose in the uncertainty. Even when the world felt more predictable, it really wasn't. You could get hit by a bus tomorrow, or someone you love could change, fall in love with someone else, or walk away. That's life. That's human. And that is why it is so important to be present, to cherish what we have, and not take love or life for granted. Loss hurts. It should hurt. The pain of losing something or someone reflects how deeply we loved them. You'll feel it when you lose a friend, a job, a relationship, a pet, or a family member. And that grief can shake you, especially when new relationships stir up old fears. What if I lose them too? What if it happens again? But here's the thing. All relationships end in one way or another. We either part ways or one of us dies. That's not pessimism, it's reality. And if we're honest with ourselves, we realize that the only way to love fully is to be okay with not knowing what comes next. So don't be afraid of uncertainty. Don't let anxiety rob you of the joy of what's here now. If you're grieving, let yourself grieve. Feel it, but don't stay stuck in it. Find the meaning. Ask, what did that person teach you? What did you carry from them that you now live out in your own life? Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning to live with the love and the lessons that they left behind. And when it comes to relationships, let's talk honestly. People love to chase titles. Are we exclusive? Are we official? But a label doesn't guarantee love. It doesn't even guarantee commitment. A relationship is about the exchange of energy, emotional, intellectual, physically, spiritually. The label is just the packaging. I've seen amazing connections crumble because people got too anxious about what it was instead of how it felt. People cut each other off because they didn't hear the right words at the right time. It's wild how many coaches and influencers push this idea that you must issue ultimatums or walk away if there's no title in X number of dates. That advice came from a different generation, a different world. No Tinder, no hookup culture, no birth control. Today, the game's changed. You've probably heard, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? People still say that today, believe it or not. But think about it. If you want milk every day, are you really going to drive to that farmer's house every time just to get it for free? Or do you just want to invest in your own damn cow? The point is, connection isn't transactional, it's personal. And for women today, the stakes are different. Sex is not the bargaining chip it once was. Men have access to porn, OnlyFans, hookup apps. They don't need sex the same way they used to. What they crave, what they value, is connection, vulnerability, and a safe place to be themselves. And honestly, men benefit more from committed relationships than women do, statistically speaking, that is. Married men live longer, healthier lives. Married women, not so much. Irony, right? So why wait to have sex? It comes down to self-awareness. For me personally, I know that I can get emotionally attached after sex, especially if it's good and comes with cuddling and kissing after the fact. Oxytocin and endorphins hit hard. It's biology. It's bonding. And if you're someone who tends to attach after intimacy, then maybe slowing down is just you protecting your own peace. And while society has changed, biology hasn't. We still carry that primal wiring, especially during our reproductive years. After menopause, the script flips. Women increase in testosterone, and men begin to soften with age and increased estrogen production. Attachment dynamics shift. So the first step, know yourself. If sex on the first date feels good to you, then own it. If waiting 3 months makes you feel safer, then wait. Don't follow your friends. Don't follow YouTube coaches. Follow your gut. That's how you attract someone who aligns with you, not with some version you're pretending to be. Be real, be intentional, and remember, things are meant to be used, and people are meant to be loved. The problem is that things are being loved and people are being used. Let's flip that. Let's choose community over competition, connection over control, and presence over anxiety. And finally, this. Whatever is holding you back, make sure it doesn't keep you stuck. You are worthy, you are powerful, and this chapter in your life isn't the whole story. You're just getting started.